Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys all here. Very quickly, I am happy to announce that I am going to be playing around with different styles of readings on this channel. I'm so excited. My usual readings on this channel are like, my hour-long to 2-hour-long readings are very in-depth. Those aren't going anywhere. And they're timeless. So if you're new, feel free, go through my channel, scroll through the 2 years that I have here, all of my readings. And thank you guys so much for your support, for helping me get to, be here for 2 years. That's so meaningful to me. And I'm very glad that I've been able to do that. Those aren't going anywhere. But for those of you that are new, I'm a medium. So it's a full-on experience, and it's a very paranormal experience when I get into those readings. I mean, they're 2 hours. I can't possibly do those every day. And I've been trying to find, how I can add to this channel. I can't do those every day, but I want to add more to it. So I'm going to be playing with different styles of readings and see what sticks. So one idea that I got was a you versus them readings, which is what we're going to be doing today. It's a love reading specifically, like we're gonna hone on into it, okay? Not as much channeling as the other ones. I'm gonna have a spread for you, a spread for the other person. This is for those that have, someone else in their life or somebody that they're watching for, mutual energy, outcome. I can post those. They're gonna be shorter, so those are more to the point. I could post those daily, if we like them. So let's just start and see how it goes. It was actually 144 on my device when I said that. For those of you that are new, even if you're not new, I don't know if you knew that, but that's my angel number. Okay, 1144 and 144, that's my angel number. So that to me is a sign right there. Maybe they're telling me, hey, this is exactly what you should be doing, and this is a message for those of you that are new. I'm a medium above all, which that means is I'm a no tools reader by nature. So if you go through my other readings, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of channeling. I usually channel before pulling cards, which is the process of giving information before I pull the cards. This one I'm not going to channel as much, but it's still in my nature as soon as I hit record. So if I'm picking up messages as I shuffle, I'm going to share them, which I am right now. With the 1144-144 message that I just got, which is my angel number, that's a message for you guys to look out for synchronicities. If you ask for signs, then keep your eyes peeled for answers to that. If you see a number that keeps following you everywhere that you go, Google it, angel number, whatever, or numerology, and then the number, YouTube search it, because that is the universe's way of communicating with you, okay? There are also books. You can go to Barnes & Noble or Amazon, wherever. I don't know why I'm shuffling like this terribly right now. On numerology and angel numbers in particular. So that's a message for you too. Nothing's an accident. Also, it's a message to, and that came out in the last reading. The last reading, if you did not watch it, go watch it. I don't know when you're watching this, but the reading before this was 2 hours and 40 freaking minutes, you guys. Holy ish, okay? That's how you know it was a lot. We unpacked a lot, okay? Watch it. There's a lot that went on in there. So those aren't going anywhere. But anyway, a main focus in that reading, and I'm getting the message, to share. I'm just guided to share that with you now before I get into the reading as well, is really, you are guided more than ever right now to listen to your intuition. Whatever ideas, whether creative, whether romantic, anything in your life that you're getting right now, intuitive hits, anything that flashes, whether in dreams or waking, like, should I do this, should I try this, I always wanted to do that, or I want to try this passion project, I want to go after this career. My earring just fell off. That is so random. My earring just fell off. I'll put it back after. Okay. That's weird. I wear those earrings every day to swim, to the beach, everywhere. That never happens. More than ever, those messages that you're getting are not coming from anywhere, you guys. Listen to them. Like, I just randomly got the idea. I was thinking about this for weeks. Like, what kind of, see, Ace of Swords is confirmation. Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning with mental clarity. Swords signify your mind, your intellect, your thoughts. So I said, you get messages that randomly pop into your mind to give you clarity. That comes from the divine, because they're trying to give you ideas. This is a card of ideas also. It's like, you know, for you to be able to start something new, to have clarity. They're filling your mind with all this stuff because they want you to just go for it. So it's like, you know, I had this idea to do the you versus them, and I was like, you know, I'm not going to think much about it. Let's try it. I don't want to announce that I'm going to do this all the time until we try it and see how it goes. But why not try it? So that's a message. And usually when I post these, they're not going to be, you know, this long in the intro. But if I'm going to share a message, I'm going to share it. And also, it's the first one. So I'm going to pull 7 cards for you on the top, 7 cards for the person on the bottom, then the mutual energy in the middle, a card for both of you, and then we'll see into the outcome. Okay, so I'm just going to go right to it. This spread on the top is for you. So let's pull 7 here. Wow. Okay, no reversals unless they specifically stand out. The Ace of Wands. Wow, that's beautiful. We were just talking about brand new beginnings, and they did mention something about passion projects, etc., and wanting to start something, you know, listen, like something passionately. Has nothing to do with your relationship. It could, you know, but that popped out. That was the first card, so that may be a side message for some of you. 1. Done. 2. Judgment. Wow, okay, starting strong already. 3, 4 of freaking wands. Wow, that's the card of home, family, relationship. Could be a marriage. Judgment is literally releasing all your baggage, sins. It could also be someone returning. 1, 2, 3. Death card. Okay, death card could be an ending. Maybe an ending has happened, but it's also death and transformation. Don't worry, we will get into it more as we go on. 3, 4. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of aces here. Aces everywhere, which is brand new beginnings. Like, you're about to have a brand new life, my dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. King of Swords. There's a king. There's somebody masculine energy there. That's also that clarity right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 of Cups. Wow, this is a love reading. We have the 2 of Cups here. The 2 of Cups is a relationship, and it's followed by this king. I haven't pulled for this other person, but it looks like there's somebody that's becoming very clear that they want to have a brand new beginning with you. But right in dead center, we have the Death card, which is some kind of an ending. But the Death card is not the 10 of Swords, honey. The 10 of Swords is ending, done, backstab, betrayal. Yeah, that could have happened in the future, but did you see how that just flicked out on my hand just to emphasize that? That was an accident, but it's not an accident. Okay? To have that followed by the King of Swords, it's like with all these brand new beginnings, it's like somebody's getting clear that you are the person they want to be with, okay? I haven't even touched their side, but we're going to see what's happening in the story. The Death card's not like the 10 of Swords, honey. The Death card is an ending, but it's an ending so that you can kill an old aspect of you to start to transform and have a brand new beginning in life somehow. Okay, but we'll see how this resonates. But I say that in particular because we have such beautiful cards around it. We have 2 cards of brand new beginnings, aces and aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. We have Judgment card, which is, again, like Judgment Day. Like you're judging everything you've gone through so that you can have this brand new foundation. For the number 4, since we're talking about numerology, is the number of stability, and 4 of Wands is your home, a marriage, a foundation. It's literally in the traditional tarot is what they call 1111 union card, right? Because it shows a couple getting married in the 4 of Wands in the traditional deck. Okay, so it's like. And the Judgment card is someone returning. So it's kind of like you returning to yourself. Somebody is transforming. You're about to have a brand new beginning. And then there's one person here that's like watching all this happening. And then there's going to be some kind of union. Now let's pull 7 for this other person and see how they relate to the situation and see how it goes. Yeah, they were confused. They were not sure where this was going between you guys. Okay? Straight up. That's 2 of Pentacles is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like without stopping, of, you know, with 2 options here. It could be 2 options in people. It could 2 options of like where to go with you. We will see how, we'll clarify that in a minute. But the thing is, it's in between a infinity sign. So there's an energy of, even though being stuck between two options and two ideas or two choices of how to go about this, there's a energy of unconditional love here, because no matter what, that juggling is still within this infinity. Like, it doesn't, even if this has happened, it hasn't particularly loosened this bond, because it's contained within this infinity. Do you understand? But let's see what else we have here for this other person. Oh my God. Did you just... What? Okay, yeah, no, what? It's this other person that's realizing this, honey. Okay, I haven't even pulled it. I can't even contain myself. The way this is supposed to go is I'm supposed to pull them all out and then channel them. But I can't even contain the energy right now. Two of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. I just got the chills. The Lover's card in the Tower, and we're not even done yet. Yeah. So it seems like the person that's going through the most transformation is whoever's watching. This is you, this is them. They have a 10 of Cups, which is it's a union, it's a connection, it's the ultimate love. Lover's card is the Lover's card. It's a connection, it's love. The Tower card, however, is right? It's sudden realization, it's an epiphany, it's a destruction of an old foundation for a new one to begin. It could also be something happened suddenly that caused an ending between you, because in your position over here we got the Death card, and for them they got the Tower. So something could have happened suddenly to end your connection, but we did emphasize that this ending was in order to bring a transformation. But we're gonna go into this more, because the Two of Pentacles here is in between two choices. So does this mean that this relates to you, or does it mean that they are in a connection with someone else? You know, we can see, we will see how this goes. But I'm leaning towards what I'm already seeing here. But let's just wait. Oh my gosh, hold on. 3 more. Okay, no. You need to know when it's an accident. If there's like 6 that fall out like that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, Temperance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what the heck that was. 5, 6, Justice. Wow. Look at all these major arcana. Oh my God, and the Fool card. And there's a Chariot here, which I'm not going to pull out, which is moving forward. If I were you, I would go and watch that 2-hour, 40-minute reading that I posted before this one, because all of these cards that depict the other person came out, were the cards that were emphasized with the same deck, by the way, for this other person. Major arcana cards hold the most energy, meaning these are not like mundane everyday things. Major arcana means like life lessons, like something huge is happening in this person's life, in your life right now. Life changing. The Lovers, the major arcana are the ones with the names. Death, right? Judgment. You have 2. This person has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Lovers, Tower, Temperance, Justice, the Fool. Incredible. Let's break this down. I'm gonna pull a card here for you, an oracle here for you, just to get more on this situation for your side and their side. Hold on. Let's get one for you. You deserve love. You are lovable. So there is an aspect for you, whether you're conscious of it or not, of having to work on your self-worth. Okay? About having to work on your self-worth. Having self-worth issues over here. 100%. Whoa! Yes. Even though you want to have a connection with someone, you are not treating yourself like you do. You self-sabotage. I don't know if you grew up in a way that made you feel like you weren't lovable, or you do things that make you, to sabotage connections, that make you seem like you're not lovable. All of that is a projection about how you feel about yourself. And until you figure that out, you can't come into this connection. And there's no shame in that. Understand that 95% of our actions are subconscious. So you could be the most confident person on the outside and be embarrassed, and that might really be your driving force. But it's not your fault. If you grew up with a parent that told you every day you're the worst, you're going to feel that way on the inside. And the moment that someone really tries to love you, Two of Cups, you're going to sabotage it without even you realizing it, because you don't feel like you're lovable. Because you don't feel like you're worth it. You don't even notice that. Let's get one for this other person. Oh, shoot. Did you notice that was in the bottom? And I'm like, oh, but I didn't shuffle, so I put it back. And it's here again, soulmate. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Yes, this is your soulmate. This person, this is them. They are completely clear on who you are to them. With a tarot card, the tarot card came out in the middle. So before the tarot card, we got the Two of Pentacles, which is like in between thoughts. So there was a period where they weren't sure. 10 of Cups, Lovers, and they got to a place where they really just like saw you as the one. Like, I want this 10 of Cups. I want this relationship. This is a forever. This is marriage. 10 is the ultimate stop. You started the Ace. For the suits, you get to the 10. I see this person in a connect with to be, you know, as my person. There's a diamond in the middle here. There you have an energetic bond. That's why this energy is around here. Diamond could be an engagement ring. But what's interesting though, and then the Lovers card is like soul love, like this is my person. The flamingos here forming a heart, meaning like you guys see each other as like maybe twin flames, soulmates, you know, because they're exactly the same. It's like this person recognizes you have the same energy. But it's interesting in this deck, I always notice the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, right? Those are union cards. The 4 of Wands as well. 2 of Cups too, but 2 of Cups shows two people. This could be a same, it doesn't have to be, could be a same-sex connection. This could be a message. Pick up on little things that stand out to you to make it particular to you. Why do I say that? Because this deck is a very progressive deck. I love it. That's why I bought it. It shows two women together, okay? So it could be a same-sex connection, but doesn't have to be, okay? Doesn't have to be. This is the only deck that I see union cards where there are no people. And that came out the last reading too. That's why I'm saying go watch it. That's what I'm saying, go watch it. Because for this to be a 10 of Cups, which is a marriage, like the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know why I'm like holding it. When if I'm holding it like that, it's because they want me to pull something from there for both of you. But I'm just gonna put it there in a minute for now. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Whoa, do you hear those birds? I live in the tropics, okay? I live in the Caribbean, so you're gonna hear a lot of tropical. I love when I just hear random like tropical birds. And sometimes I even see parrots. Isn't that awesome? Seriously, like it's so freaking awesome to me. It's like I live in the jungle. Anyway, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, you know, is a relationship that's already established. It's like you are already in a relationship. You are already committed. You are already living together. That's what it's supposed to mean, right? But in this deck in particular, it's the only deck that I see that doesn't have people. So it's like, that gives me a message of like, this is mostly energetic. Like this connection might have not actually come to fruition in a official way, or it has, but there was some kind of a separation at some point. Because the 10 of Cups here, if you see, it's energetic. And I'm going to emphasize again to please go watch the last reading, because that's how it came out the last reading too. Around, see that circle is energy. All those colors is energy. It's like your auras mixed together. It's supposed to be a union, but it's so, but there's no people here. So it's like this union already exists, but in the 5D energetically. But it hasn't really come down into the actual physical reality. It hasn't been able to come together because of some issue that you are having and that this person is having in regards to you, or how you guys relate to each other. But because you guys are soulmates, or you have a soul tie, a soul connection, this union already exists. You feel that energy around you, regardless if it hasn't been able to come together or stay together. That is why we got the 2 of Pentacles, which is, you know, having two choices, juggling two options, two ideas. But the first thing that I got from that when I pulled that card was that regardless of that, it's like you guys are still energetically together. It still remains contained. And now what I'm getting from that is, because I see that, you know, that cord as an energetic cord, it's like going back and forth between two realities. It's like this soul connection. If you have a soul connection, that means it already exists. It's like going back and forth from this only exists energetically to let's make this a reality, or try to then going back into not being in 3D reality, like you don't see it physically happening, manifesting, so then going back into the soul energetic space and going back and forth between the 5D, 3D, 5D, 3D, if you know what I mean, like the energetic manifestation and the physical reality back forth. So there never really is a separation between you and this person, but it hasn't come together physically. And that's why it's interesting, because the love is here. It's the Lover's card. That's a soul love right there, honey. That's why it's the Lover's card, and it's a major arcana. So you guys are united no matter what. That's why these flamingos are exactly the same. Do you see how they're exactly mirror each other perfectly? And they're united. There's a heart with their beaks no matter what. This union already exists energetically, and it just goes that it's always circling around you, but there's no people there yet. Okay, this person though, maybe I think they always knew that, because the Lover's card, 10 of Cups, is they always knew that this connection is here, but something happened suddenly. Maybe they had an epiphany recently that made it extremely clear that they felt that way for you. Okay, because we have a soulmate card here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Or they realized that something had to end, or something had to be transformed. The Death card here for you, for this to even come together, because there was an imbalance here. For you, I have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning, and like a passionate new beginning, having to create something new for yourself. Okay, Wands is also the suit of spiritualities, and the way that she's holding that wand, okay, it's like with two fingers. So it's like that's a lot of passion, spiritual, you know, power for you to be holding with two fingers. So it's like you learning how to master your energy somehow. Okay, between you have Judgment, and they have the 10 of Cups. So they're aware of the connection you guys have, and they want it, but you are still going through the Judgment process. Judgment is like you're still going through the transformation process. You're still going through, you know, the like Judgment Day. All of your baggage from the subconscious is coming up so that you can go down this path and have this brand new beginning. It's like this person, while that's happening, this person, if we're talking about both of you here, it's like this person's in between two worlds, but you want a brand new beginning. Judgment is wanting to return. So you want to return to this connection with this person. This person knows you have a connection. You want to return to have this connection, but you're not together. There's a separation. The Four of Wands in your position is, it's a home, it's a marriage. Also, I told you the number 4 signifies stability. You want to have this with this person. And it's interesting because in the position for you and the position for them, the cards mirror each other perfectly. Like the Four of Wands goes with the Lover's card. The Four of Wands is a relationship. It's a connection. It's a home with the Lover's card. So it's like you guys, even if there's a separation right now of some sort, this is meant to be. All of these cards are meant to be, but it's not here in the physical reality right now, because there really are like there are like no people. There's no couple here right now. The Four of Wands, I told you the number 4 also means stability. It's a stable foundation. So it's like you are being pushed right now to work on your foundation. It could be your stability in your home, your mental stability, etc. Again, with those wands, because those wands, it's the Four of Wands. You're being asked to have Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning, to hone that energy in so that you can create those 4 walls for yourself to shield you from anything on the outside. If you don't have that foundation first, you cannot have a connection with someone. And it has everything to do with your self-work. There's a lot of healing that you need to do. I feel like you're aware of this though, Because it goes perfectly. It says you deserve love. You're lovable. You're lacking that strength, okay, to be able to even have a connection. So even if you came together with this person right now, it wouldn't work until you handle things within yourself, okay? Wounds, inner child wounds, etc. But this person, okay, is very aware of that. Is very aware of that, but they're still in between two worlds because it's not manifesting in the 3D reality. It's like they're hoping that this can change. But remember, we have free will, so, you know, something ended here suddenly, though. Something ended between you and this person suddenly. Because the death card is on top of the tower card. The tower card is something happening, like something being destroyed suddenly. But they want you to see, you might be in your head feeling terrible about it, okay? But they want you to know. There's a difference between, like I said, the 10 of Swords and the death card. The death card is not just like an ending. It's an ending that's happening for transformation, not to just eliminate something from your life, okay? Because there's a card that's called unrequited love here. That's not the card that we got. If I saw the 10 of Swords and the unrequited love card, I would be like, this person's like a, you know, was just a lesson, move on. But that's not what it says here. It's soulmate for this person. Fool card, which is brand new beginning. Justice, which means there was an injustice in the past. Something making this person wants to make it right, wants to balance the situation. Temperance wants to balance the situation, temper the situation after some kind of tower moment, some issue, that's some separation. Okay, but all of these cards are transformative, and there are way too many union cards and so significant soul lessons that you guys have together for me to say that this is not meant to come into fruition, okay? But you might literally feel like death right now because whatever it was that happened caught you off guard, okay? But like I said, the Tower card is sudden things happening for an old foundation to be destroyed for a new one to be built. And that's what it ended. So right now you can be flip-flopping, going back and forth between, is this done? Like, I can't stand this person, or like this person left me out in the cold, or whatever it could be. The advice to you is to just keep to yourself, worry about yourself, and worry about your pentacles. It could be finances, could be your, you know, finding a new beginning, finding stability. This stability and stability. Pentacles is stability, 4 of Wands stability. On your own, though, this needs to happen on this transformation has to happen on your own. In order for then this person, this King of Swords, to come forward and offer love. But they don't want you to do this with the intention of this person. They want you to do it for yourself. Okay, if this person does not come forward, you will have a connection with someone else. But I said this is you versus them. If this is no, I'm sorry, this is, you know, this is where they're at right now. This is where you're at right now. This is the energy right now. Okay, again, these are timeless whenever you watch this, though. So they want you to know the Tower is not just a sudden event. It's also the destruction of an old foundation for a new one to build. So this disaster happened so that everything could be destroyed, and you could start chipping it, you know, add it together. Build something new for yourself, foundation, so then you could come together. But this had to happen on your own. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and for you, and the Temperance. So now you're ready. Now, let's see, but this hand here, usually in the traditional deck, it shows the hand from a divine offering a pentacle. But here it's a woman's hand, okay? It's a feminine energy's hand. It doesn't have to be like I said, because, you know, there's all sorts of depictions here. There's heterosexual, there's a man, there's a woman, there's two women, could be same sex, whatever. So here it shows the hand of an actual person offering this stability. And this man here, okay, forget the pronouns. I don't have time for that, okay? I'm going to say what I see. Take it as it resonates. Okay, I'm telling you, it's just too much. I know the United States, I'm American, okay? We take that so personally. It's like, this whole tiptoeing, excuse me, to go sidetrack about pronouns is just, it's too much. Like, I just can't, I'm not going to just change 35 years of programming, okay? Like, if I see a man, I'm going to say man. I'm sorry. Don't take offense to it. Take it as it resonates. I have to put that out there because it stops us from the flow, man. Okay? Like of reading. Okay, but this man here is looking at this pentacle that she's showing, like she's glowing, like she's demonstrating some stability. And that's when he's able to hold that sword with clarity, that you're able to come together. Okay, This person wants to balance out this situation. This person wants to come forward. It's a 0 card and take that leap of faith and have a brand new beginning with you. Because that brand new beginning, for you, you have the 2 of Cups, which is a union. It's coming together with someone in a relationship. And underneath that for them is the Fool card. It's them agreeing to want to do that. Okay? The King of Swords is this other person. It's in your energy though. So it could also depict you. This is someone that like stands their ground, knows what they want. They're very clear. And that's what's going to bring justice to this situation. Because it's interesting that this man here is depicted up here, but the hand here for the Justice card is a female card. Again, gender doesn't matter, but you know, it's showing like it's the opposite person. You understand? So there is something that's lacking from your side in regards to your self-worth that is hindering this from coming forward. But something happened that was an explosion. So the main message here today is don't get in your head about it. They want you to just hang on and work on yourself without dwelling on it. It's going to change. The divine wants you to know that you deserve to have love. You deserve to be with a soulmate or soul connection. You might be saying right now, I know that. That's why I'm upset, because I know that. I want that, but you're not ready. That's why we have all of these, you know, transformational cards. Okay? You could have been together and then suddenly things were going well, then it ended out of nowhere, because the Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning. And then Judgment, you finally something happened. You finally had some kind of transformation between yourself and this person. 4 of Wands, you were able to like come together and be happy. And then same thing for this person. This person was between 2 choices, then 10 of Cups, and they started seeing you as someone they could be with, or you guys started to come together. Lover's card started to come together, and boom, then you had the Tower. So this is like a false start energy. If after the Tower and the Death, we had like heavy cards, that's one thing. But after this situation, we have beautiful coming together union cards again. And it ends up at you realizing that your worth and then you and this person coming together. See, in the You Deserve Love card, it's a female. She's there like with the bow and arrow, like I'm going to shoot my demons. And then for this person, the soulmate is you guys coming together in love. And this person's clear about it though. So if you think this person doesn't know that you have a soul connection, you're out of your damn mind. They're very clear. This is like the energy of somebody really rooting for you behind the scenes, even though you don't see it. You might be very sad, but whatever energy that you're in right now or feelings you have right now is a reflection of things you have to heal. You have to just hang on and trust the process is what they're saying. Because like I said, after this ending, if it was just all like you being by yourself is one thing. But after this, we have all these beautiful cards coming together, leap of faith, justice to the situation. Anything that was an injustice in the past is made right. Temperance, you know, balancing this out, brand new beginning, you know, like this is 2 of Cups coming together, taking a leap of faith. And that's when you're able to, you know, come together. That is what's happening right now. I'm going to pull a card. What's on their mind right now? It's a different deck. Yeah. Jeez. If this is not confirmation, I don't know what is. I'm going to pull 2 for each. For this person, you have the 2 of Swords and the Justice. We have a Justice on their side right here. Okay? We have a Justice card on their side right here. So this is definitely confirmation that we're talking about the same person, okay? The 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords came out last reading also. 2 of Swords is blocking. So what's on their mind? Jeez, what's this? 10 of Pentacles just threw itself in the middle. Because what I was going to do is pull what's on their mind, what's on your mind, and then like the mutual... The mutual energy is a 10 of Pentacles. That came out last reading too. The 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. The last reading was the long one. Go watch it. 2 of Swords came out last reading for their energy too. 2 of Swords is blocking. But 2 of Swords means blocking, not communicating. It also means peace. So it could be not speaking or going within in order to maintain the peace. In order to have justice. Or trying to figure out, this person's trying to figure out how to have justice in this situation, but they're not communicating it right now. Okay? So, because with the Death and the Tower and the Two of Swords, there's a lack of communication here. I'm going to pull 2 for what's on your mind. What's on your mind, the Lovers, dude. Excuse me. They have the Lovers for them. Now we got the Lovers for what's on your mind. You guys are madly in love. You guys are madly in love with each other. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, and again, it shows one person. 2 of Wands is making a plan for the future. So you know that you finally know you're lovable. You know that you want a connection, but you're in a stage where you're contemplating. You're being put in a place where you're contemplating what you want for the future, how you're gonna go about it, but you're not being helped right now. But you're aware there's love. You're a little confused by it. But the mutual energy is the 10 of Pentacles, which is a union, a connection, a love connection. It's wealth, it's everything together. But this same 10 of Pentacles came out in the last reading, which is interesting because it's the only 10 of Pentacles I've ever seen that only has one person. It's only the male here. There's a male and a dog. A dog means loyalty. But the castle's dark, like turned off the lights. And the female's not here, so he's alone. So someone's not there. You know, because the 10 of Cups is an established connection. 10 of Pentacles is an established connection. But same as last reading, it's all energetic. It's not here. And then here's the 10 of Pentacles. And there's no female there to join him. Again, same sex, you get the point. Hate to repeat that so much. So you guys are not actually in the castle yet, but this person's like kind of setting the tone for that. But then here for the 2 of Wands, which is planning, thinking about the future, which is for your thoughts, you're looking at the castle. It's the same castle. Like, can you see the images? The castle's exactly the same. The 10 of Pentacles where he's at by himself, it's turned off and here the lights are on. So it's like you are the one that is thinking about what you can do to make your circumstances better somehow, to come towards that castle. What you don't know, you're in the dark about the fact that this man's already at the castle. You're in the dark because the castle is dark. Like, you have no idea. You may even be upset. Like, you know there's love here, but you feel alone here. Meanwhile, this person is waiting for you at the castle. That's a mutual energy, but you know that too. Give me another card for the mutual energy. What the? Wow. Done. Beautiful. Another card for the mutual energy is the Wheel of Fate. Wheel of Fortune. It's another name for the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fate. This is destiny. This is destined. The Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fortune card is also the card of karma. Karma is not negative. Karma means lesson. So everything that's happening right now is part of a karmic plan. Okay? It's in the book of life. It's part of a big lesson that's bigger than you. Okay? It's part of a big lesson that's bigger than you. It literally says Wheel of Fate. You are fated to come together. Right now, they're just separating you temporarily. Seems like there's no communication here. But that's going to change. Let me take this deck real quick. What is the likely outcome for this week between these two people? No. 5 of Wands, conflict. Jeez, I'm going to pull 4. Death. This conflict, there's an ending and a transformation happening. Kind of heavy, but you already saw the backstory, so it's not like bad. Yeah, Emperor. This is the male in this situation, or whoever's in the masculine energy. And one more. I said this is for this week. Wow, okay. So these two came out together and they're very strong cards. So that seemed fated to come out together. 10 of Cups. There's some kind of, what you can expect this week is conflict, ending, transformation. This person, the Emperor, could be quite stubborn. Okay? But he's the embodiment of all kings. He's not taking any BS. Fool card, though, is taking a leap of faith. World card is closing out the cycle. Okay? You could come into contact. Hold on. Is there communication, though, for these people? Or is this just all happening energetically? Because I keep getting that vibe and I'm not sure. You know, oh, no, this got wet. These are supposed to... The length of these really depends. I have to be honest. I have to be... Okay, is this all energetic? Or is this gonna... Or is there gonna be some kind of communication this week? Oh, my God. Did we really just get the freaking Empress right now? Wow. You guys, this is... And it keeps coming out every reading. Every reading I've posted in the past month, which is super rare to begin with, the Emperor and the Empress comes together. Oh no, you guys are coming together to balance out some kind of death, transformation, some kind of argument, conflict you had, in order to come into some kind of consensus on how you can close out this cycle and Fool card and start new. Does that mean a relationship's going to form this week? That doesn't mean that, but that means that you guys are going to come together to have some kind of to stand your ground on something and communicate. I kid you not, we just got the World card 2 times, and look what's at the top. Look what's at the top and look what's at the bottom. And look what's here, I kid you not. We got the Ace of Pentacles, which we got here again. We got the Ace of Wands, which we got here again. We got the Four of Wands, which we got here again. That's confirmation. So that means that you, whoever's the watcher, because this is you versus them, you are coming forward and you're both going to agree. We got a World's card for both of you. The World's card is the ending of old, you know, cycles. You are both going to come together and have some kind of communication about ending these cycles. There's going to be some kind of a peace offering here. That does not mean that a relationship is going to form this week, but there's going to be some kind of a peaceful resolution. But you guys know that this is strong. Whatever this is going to lead you in the right direction. What is this other person going to say? That they want to heal the situation. Case closed. Star card. Healing. Faith. Hope. Again, these are the same cards. What could they expect for the far future? Like, what's the outcome here, though? Okay, now, they don't... When that happens so many times, they don't want this deck anymore. That's also their way of saying, like, they don't... This is supposed to be you versus them, like, daily. They don't want to say too much, but we saw what the outcome, you know, basically is going towards, but we have free will here. What's the most likely outcome? Like, what's this conversation going to lead to? What are they going to say? Guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice given. Challenges will be resolved. I mean, that it says it right there. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. Healer of thought. It's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in the situation is wise, insightful, caring, and has a wonderful sense of humor and offers a lot of life experience. That pretty much sums up the entire reading, because all of that came out of my mouth. It's like you or somebody is being guided to get rid of anything that clutters your relationship, your space, makes you disorganized. We were just talking about that from the beginning. Even this addition to my channel, we were already channeling that energy. It's like somebody's going to come together. Probably the other person could, you know, both of you are going to say, you know, I'm not going, this is going to be like, I agree to close this cycle and have a new beginning with you, but I'm going to make it clear that I'm not going to be involved in this if somebody's going to be selfish or if you're not going to listen. And they're trying to let you know to trust the other person, because here it says that this person is generous and someone you can completely depend on, even if you think they're a demon. It's not true. And here it says the same thing. You or another person in the situation is wise, insightful, and caring, and, you know, and offers a lot of life experience. So it's like you don't even know behind the scenes that this person is totally rooting for you. I would say you could take it vice versa, but this is a you versus them, so it's pretty clear. So I feel like that's what's going to happen right now. It's the foundation. Whatever happens from there is free will. Anything else you want to say? Hold on. Six of Abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Expect it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. So there's something here about coming together. It goes hand in hand with the same message. There was an unequal give and take here, selfish behavior, etc. here, even though you guys are connected, and that's what started the argument. You're gonna have a connection here about having, like, setting clear boundaries and what you want. I feel like the big energy here is for you guys to come together, but that might not form immediately. Yeah, but you are going to speak that you want to give your relationship a chance, and you're going to express your love to each other. If that didn't happen in the past, everything I just said is right here. It says work on your partnership. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave you. Love and light. Let me know if you like this edition. Bye.